Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Subrata Sarkar. I'm a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing industry more than 22 years. Today, I'll be discussing a subject which is not the subject of engineers but the subject of human resource management. That is employees motivation. As we are working in many years in the industry, so you all know that what is that actually. So let's discuss and share actually. In many organizations they feels that people are the most important assets of the organization or the main differentiator of the organization. Whether the organization will rise or down, that depends on the people of the organization. Yeah, it's true with some organization, and many organization doesn't believe in that also, but major organization believes that human resource is the main differentiator for company's future. And thus it's also said that you don't need to build your business or the company. You should build people, and people will build business for you. So if we go in that directions, people are like actually sticks of dynamite. You may have seen the dynamite sticks are there for blasting application in mines and some other. But unless the fuses ignite, it's as useless as any other things actually. When the fuses ignite, then dynamite shows its capacity and it gives the required blasting and output. So human resource is also like that. Capacity and energy is there inside, but unless and until you motivate the people, that energy will not come out. That's very important actually. There are 4 factors in a short way which motivate people in the organization's perspective. Number 1 is the job content is very, very important, and the basic job of the HR department to see whether the job content what is given for the employee is really is get engaged for the day. Number 2 is the reward. Other than the salary, some reward is giving or not, that's very important. Number 3 is career development is there or not. If a person is working in the same position for 5 years, 6 years, obviously the person is not motivated one, for make sure, very sure. And number 4 is the responsibility along with the authority. If somebody finds after working a long time that he doesn't have any authority and responsibilities are also not very clear in all times, then the person also get demotivated actually. Many times you'll find that in offices some people take some leave, saying that I'm not feeling well, there are some medical problem, I need to visit doctors. Statistics say 48% cases people take fake medical leave because they don't have any mood to work. 41% cases they're feeling burnt out. Maybe one day before something wrong happens in the offices or got blast from the bosses or some other seniors. And 36% cases they have taken leave because they are going to attend some other's job interview. This is the statistics and this is reality. And you can surely find, anybody can find in organization actually who are motivated, who are not motivated. There are a lot of symptoms and physical things actually. It display on your body language, display on your everything actually in communications, whether the person is motivated or not. Now, what can motivate an employee? That's the question actually. And an answer is not universally truth actually, because human is a very variable thing as actually. It is not like a robot actually, some formulated work for every human. So if we say whether money will be motivated, 90% cases say no actually. Money cannot be a motivator for a long term. If you increase somebody's salary, that can motivate him for a short period, but it cannot be a motivator for a long period. Other than the salary increasing, like did any other, if you give some reward, say you reward something, some prize is given, some medal is given in front of the group of the people in the organization. So 82% people say yes, it will motivate people. 69% people say no, it will not motivate people. Now, if we think what is the background of motivation actually, what is the psychology behind motivation? Most of the employee prefer to be motivated. It's a human psychology. Everybody wants to be motivated, provided somebody they motivate them actually. Now, the twist is that what one person finds motivating, the same thing other person may not find motivating. That's very also important actually. And some people are also self-motivated. They don't need motivation actually. They are self-motivated. But at the same time, a person is motivated today, he may not be motivated tomorrow actually. That motivation level can goes down, can goes up actually. So in short, if we want to discuss what are the how we can then motivate people actually. Thank personally, like if the senior person in the organization thanks the individual in front of the people or personally, that will make some result actually. That matters a lot, different communications. And need to take time to listen the people of the organization and involve them in decision making so that they can also feel that they are also important. Many times what happens, some senior people, they take the information, okay, we'll take the decision. So basically, these people think actually they are not very important person, other people though who has given informations. So this is very important actually. If they take them into the decision making discussion, nothing will lose by the organization. Rather, organizational gain by motivating so many people actually. There are small activities by which people in the organization can be motivated, but the management and the senior people, they overlook sometimes actually, sometimes not, most of the times actually. And that's why there are a lot of demotivated people in the organization. They leave the organization, new people comes. So ultimately the efficiency of organization goes down. So if you find this presentation is interesting and is informative and useful, you can share with your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel by clicking on this bell icon so that you can get the notification for my future presentation. Thank you so much for your attention.